Yes, welcome back. And of course, this is our take note. With me, we have a very special guest, Mr. David Sebagala, a commissioner from the Mines in Minerals Department of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development. Now, not far back, we were discussing about gold mining, just a few minutes back, actually. And we are going to be getting into this topic much deeper. To start off, we see that we have been having a lot of scamming going on in the country. But before we get into that, if you could please tell us how the mining process is in the country.
Yeah. I want to make a correction as a start. My name is David Sebagala. I am a senior inspector of mines with the Department of Mines under the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development. I am not a commissioner as introduced.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to make that correction. But the process of mining in Uganda, first of all, before we go into the process of mining in Uganda, we need to understand the mineral tenure system in Uganda. Who owns these minerals? There are jurisdictions around the world where minerals are owned by individual landowners. But the Constitution of Uganda places the ownership of minerals to all Ugandans. That is one. But they are held in trust by the state. So, as such, minerals in this country are owned by the government for all of us. So they are our minerals held in trust by government.
So just in simple terms, I have land that has oil, that has gold.
Yes.
So it belongs to the government, not to me.
No. That gold belongs to all Ugandans.
To all Ugandans.
It does not belong to the landowner. It belongs to all Ugandans. And because the uniting factor for all of us is the government, so the government holds the minerals in trust for all of us. So, and from that, then comes how mining is done in Uganda. Because it starts from ownership. So because the minerals are owned by government for all of us, then for anyone that wants to engage in mining, they have to get permission or authorization from government. So government gives you a right to the minerals. You apply to government, and then government gives you the right to the minerals. And that is what we call the mineral right. So we have, in Uganda, we have surface rights. Those are the rights of ownership of land that are individual and in some places communal. But when it comes to the minerals, you apply to government, and then government can give you a mineral right. Now, a mineral right can be in very many forms. The first mineral right that is granted by the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, which is now when you go to government, the custodian of the minerals is the real person that is in charge of the minerals is the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development. And the licensing entity there is the Minister for Energy and Mineral Development. So our office is under the Minister for Energy and Mineral Development. So because the law places ownership of minerals in the state, it means the implication is that even holding any stone or any soil that has a certain content of minerals is not allowed without a license. So if we find you with a raw diamond and you don't have a license for it, then you can actually, you're culpable. You can be arrested. So that is why that is why we issue the first license we issue is a license that allows anyone to pick a rock or soil and test it for its mineral bearing qualities. So that the first license we issue is called a prospecting license. That license is not area specific. It has no specific area, but it allows you to pick a soil sample or a rock sample from anywhere in Uganda, other than areas that are already licensed. So you can't pick a sample from someone's license. So that's what the prospecting license does. But after prospecting, then you can go on and do what we call detailed exploration. For example, in the example of land that you gave me, if you have your land, who owns the minerals? If there are minerals in your land and you pick a sample from there, you test it and you find it has some quantity of gold in it, then you may want to know how much gold do you have in that area in your land. So after picking the other sample, you have the prospecting license. So then you can get an exploration license. You can apply for an exploration license if your area is not under someone's license. So ideally, someone can get a license over your area, an exploration license over your land without reference to you. So that is one thing that is it is allowed.
Isn't that it's allowed?
It is allowed
it's not
for
illegal.
Exploration.
For exploration.
And exploration, I will define. Exploration is you are testing the rocks and the soils of their mineral-bearing qualities, and you're trying to define how much of these minerals you have in that particular land of yours. All land that has been given to you as an exploration area. So for exploration, we issue what is called an exploration license. And from exploration, you can do trenching. I hope I don't get very technical. You can do trenching, you can pick samples, you can drill some holes, you can dig pits. And from those pits, you pick samples, take to the laboratory and test. Now, if you find that the quantity of minerals in a given area is economical to mine, then you apply for the mining licenses. And what do we mean by economical to mine? Economical means because you can have 1 gram of gold here that is located maybe 30 meters below the surface. But removing that soil, the soil that is covering that gold, if the cost of removing that soil and exposing that gold for you to get it out, if the cost is higher than the value you're going to get after you remove it, then it doesn't make economic sense to mine it. So in such circumstances, you can, and all places have minerals, but are they in economic quantities is the question that has to be answered by exploration. So when you have economic quantities, then you can, economic quantities means you've done your feasibility studies and you've established that you can mine these minerals at a profit. Then you apply for what we call a mining license. Now the mining licenses are in categories. There are artisanal mining licenses. Those are for the people that are the basic, the Muntua Wansi. Yes, those are, we call them artisanal mining licenses, and those people don't use mechanized tools. They are using hand tools. Like if you've been to quarries and you've seen those women that break stones using hammers, those are the artisanal kind of operations. So we have an artisanal mining license. Then there are those who try to use some small equipment. Those now become the small scale. And those we give them small scale mining licenses. And then if you're not small scale, then you go to medium scale. If you use a good level of mechanization and equipment, then we give you what we call a medium scale mining license. And then there is the large scale mining license for very, very large mining operations. So basically, that is the process of mining. You have to be licensed to mine in this country. But after you mine, you have to sell those minerals. And now in Uganda there is a policy. Yes.
So I can't keep my gold.
If you want to just keep it, it's okay. You can mine it and
sell it to a different country other than
that's the thing. That's what we're coming to. So when you want to trade, you need, if you have a mining license, then you don't need to have a trading license. But because of specialization, you understand what specialization is? You specialize in certain operations and you don't go into others.
Beyond.
So there are people who want to only mine, and then there are those who go to the mines and buy what has been mined. So those are we call those mineral dealers, the traders. So those traders, if you want to just trade, you are like, I don't want to get dirty, but I can go to these artisanal miners, buy their gold from maybe Kasanda, where there's a lot of gold mining. I went to buy their gold, then bring it to Kampala and sell it to the Indians, and I can make some profit for that.
Yes.
So it means you're a trader. So we give you a trading license, which we call a mineral dealer's license.
Okay.
And there's a policy in Uganda that you cannot export minerals that have not been added value to. In the past, the policy in Uganda was open. You could mine concentrate. Concentrate is you remove the waste from the mineral. You remain with the
pure.
If you had like if you mine soil, it will be like maybe 2 grams of gold in a ton of material.
Yes.
So concentrating is you're removing the big part
All the
of
impurities.
the waste. Yes. To remain the soil, what is not gold. You're removing a big part of it. Maybe you remain with gold that is like 60%, a very small percentage.
Yeah.
Like
Tiny
this.
thing.
Tiny
A bead.
thing. Yes. That's what you remain with after concentrating. But it is not yet pure gold, because for it to be pure gold, then you have to do a process we call refining.
Yes.
And in refining, you burn it, you add some chemicals to separate it with other waste and other metals that are within that gold. Because in nature, gold does not occur alone. It may occur with some iron, other metals. So you want to remove those other metals and remain with only the gold. So that's the process of refining.
Okay.
And after refining, then you have the real gold, which can be, and still, even after refining, you don't have 100% gold. You have 99.999 some
It's
percent.
a lot of work.
Yeah, it's of course it is work.
Yeah.
So that is mining. So in Uganda, you can't export minerals unless there have been some kind of value addition done to them to convert them into maybe an intermediate product or into a final product.
Then you can export it.
Then you can export it.
Okay. Out of curiosity, how much would 1 gram of gold cost?
At the moment, a kilogram of gold is between $100,000.
Oh.
A kilogram, between $100,000 and $120,000. That is so. If you divide by 1,000, it means a kilogram. A gram is between $100 and $120.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the current price of gold. So it's a very high value commodity.
Yeah. Now, what are the challenges that are in the mineral exploration and mining as a whole?
There are challenges. Of course, mining is exploration is a very expensive venture. It requires a lot of money, and at that time, when you're doing exploration, you are only putting in money. You're investing money, but you're not getting anything out. Because at that point, you're not mining. So first of all, it is very expensive. Now, one of the challenges we have as a country is attracting people that are willing to invest that money in exploration to define our mineral reserves. We know where our minerals are, and we call those mineral currencies. But as a country, we need to get to a level where we know how much of these minerals we have in the ground. And to do that, we need to attract a lot of investment in exploration. So that's one of the challenge, is attracting people with the money and the expertise to do detailed exploration in this country. So that is a challenge. But when an investor now comes with some money, the other challenge they get is because people are not well informed about mining and the surface rights, mining versus the surface rights we are talking about, they get a problem of accessing the land. In some places, landowners are a bit expect a lot of money to be given to them, whereas the law requires that if someone is doing exploration, they only need to compensate you for the damage to your land. For example, if someone is coming to drill a hole in your land, if they find their crops where they want to drill, they are supposed to compensate you for those
compensate, yes.
for those crops. If they are going to make a road in your land to access that point and they are going to destroy vegetation along that route, they're supposed to compensate you for that. And it is a temporary thing, exploration. They will come in, maybe spend a week in your land, and then they cover up, restore, and go away, and then you can use. But there are communities where you find people asking for, someone wants to do an access road of maybe 10 meters, maybe 50 meters access road, and then drill a hole for 1 week, and someone is asking for maybe 5 million shillings. But ideally, you're supposed to use the value, the land valuation rates.
Yes.
Because in Ministry of Lands we have valuers, and those valuers they have compensation rates for crops, they have compensation rates for trees, for coffee. So those are the rates you're supposed to use when you're compensating people for damage done on their land during exploration. But of course, someone is not also supposed to come and use your land without your consent. So ideally, we expect that these companies that hold exploration licenses, when they're doing exploration, they have to talk to the landowners. At least you talk to them courtesy. Talk to them and tell them we are here, explain to them what you're doing, show them copies of your licenses. Because when someone is doing exploration, they are doing it on behalf of government. They are exercising the mineral right on behalf of government. Now so among the challenges is that one is accessing. It is a problem during exploration. Then after exploration, when people have quantified and they know that we shall need this much land to now do the mining operation. The mining operation usually takes a lot of time because it can be between 5 years to maybe 20 years or even 50 years. So the law requires that for someone to do mining, you must compensate, all have an agreement with the landowner. Now, when it comes to that state, again, the landowners ask for exorbitant amounts of money. They will tell you, oh, if you want to use my land, you see land that you would ideally sell for 5 million in the village, someone will ask you for 500 million. So that is also another challenge, accessing land for mining ventures. It makes it so expensive. But also people do it out of ignorance, because for us, we don't advise people to sell their land when a mining project is going to take place. We advise them to lease that land to the company that is going to mine. When you lease it, you're still the owner, of the land, and then you are entitled to government share of the minerals that come out. Because when the minerals come out, government takes a share of those minerals. And that share is shared between the central government, the local government, and the landowner has a share according to the Mining Act. But still, when you do a lease, it means this person who has come on your land, you can even use your land as equity contribution into the project. When you're bargaining, you tell them, I will contribute my land, but I want stake in the project. So there are all those options, but some people just want to sell and get out. And much as that money you sell may look a lot, if you went for small installments annually, or if you got a share in the company, or if you shared royalty, the government share, you may find within 3-5 years they have actually paid you the money that you wanted initially, and you're still part of the project. You're still earning.
So that's wiser.
So that's a wiser move, of course.
And how do you think the ministry can, create awareness to some of these people?
That is why when you asked me to appear here, I didn't ask any questions. We always welcome opportunities like this to engage with the public and disseminate information about the mining sector. We also do a lot of sensitization. We call it sensitization, but it is done on ground. We do it in the mining areas, in the areas that have high mineral potential. So you may not find our outreach efforts on TV and radio.
Yeah.
But when you go on ground in the areas that are mining, our presence there is felt. We educate the landowners there. We educate the local governments in these mining areas. We have interactions with artisanal and small-scale miners on the legal procedures of formalizing mining operations for the illegal operators. But we also guide exploration companies and mining companies on how best to go about their operations.
Now, briefly, you also did mention that as a country, it's hard for us to sort of like market our minerals.
I say to attract investment.
To attract investment. So how best what can we do to ensure that we attract investment, and not just investment, the right investment?
The right investment.
Yes.
One of the ways of doing that is by being efficient.
Okay.
As a Ministry of Energy, we have taken steps to make sure that our licensing process is efficient. We want to make it as transparent as possible, but we have also made it accessible from any part of the world.
Okay.
We are operating an online, it's called the Online Mining Cadastre. And what the cadastre does is it allows anyone from any part of Uganda or any part of the world to be able to make applications for mineral rights online. So you don't have to necessarily be in Uganda, or you don't have to come to our office in Entebbe to lodge an application for a prospecting license. You can sit in the comforts of your home or in your village house. If you have internet, you log on to the mining cadastre, register. After you registered, you can make an application. You can do the payments on your phone from anywhere in the world, and then we shall process your license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that is one of the efforts to make it competitive. But we also we market ourselves. We go for international conferences, like the mining in Daba in South Africa, which is a very huge mining meeting where investors meet and exchange ideas. Investors, governments, everyone that is involved in the mineral value chain meets to discuss, exchange ideas, and also attract investment to their respective jurisdictions. So yeah, we also do that. But we also do a lot of sensitization of the locals. We need to have local people participate in the mining sector. You see, the mining sector is very risky.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very risky sector, but it is also the most paying sector in the world. There is no sector, maybe after oil and gas, maybe oil and gas pays more, but oil and gas employees a lesser number of people. But mining pays more than any sector. There is no sector you will venture and earn returns as you earn within the mining sector. So we are trying to come up with ways of marketing the mining sector for investment, because we have realized that Ugandans only know the formal, the traditional sectors to invest in. For example, when you get your 5 million, you invest it in land, real estate, because that's what you know. But we are looking at having people with money as little as 1 million being able to invest that in the mining sector. Why are we looking for foreign entities to invest in exploration in this country when Ugandans can also? So we are trying to find avenues of making Ugandans attracted to this sector, so that if you make your money from somewhere, you can think about investing in mining.
Okay.
Yes. And that also helps with people always talk of we want to have maximum benefit for our mineral resources. But how do you have maximum benefit for your mineral resources when you don't want to invest in them? You don't want to put your money there, but you want to get a return from it. So, and even government has already taken steps towards getting involved and government now has an investment arm in the mineral sector, which is the Uganda National Mining Company, a company that was recently incorporated. But the aim of that company is for government to actively participate and invest, put its money in the mineral sector for a return.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now, despite all the good things that come with gold, there's a lot of scamming happening.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Not only in Uganda, East Africa, in a country that has minerals.
Yes.
That's a
so scams have become very common in gold, but it is mainly attributed to the demand for gold, but also there is a thinking among us. I usually tell people that in the gold business, you trust no one.
Yeah.
And you're trusted by no one.
That is true.
Because anyone can rip you off at some point if you're not careful. So usually, even the people that are scammed, sometimes they also have intentions of scamming. Yes, because this is how scams work. Someone approaches a Ugandan, or a Ugandan firm advertises itself and it says, oh, we have this much gold. Now, first of all, the information they give out there, if you're a person that is knowledgeable about the gold business and gold value and you think, it is unbelievable, because no mining company or no mining entity will mine 10 kilograms of gold and keep it there.
Yeah.
And then say, we want to accumulate this gold until it is 1 ton, and then we say no. Because for you to run a mining operation, you need a cash flow.
Yes.
And for you to get that gold out, process it, it costs money. So when you have spent this money to mine and process and get 1 kilogram of gold,
Yes.
or even 500 grams of gold, your money has sunk in there. So if you are not maybe a company that is listed on the stock exchange that has a lot of cash flow at its disposal, you want to sell and put back the money in the business. You keep on circulating the money. You sell, put back, get a profit, invest. Back. It keeps on. It is a cycle.
It's a cycle.
You produce, sell, produce, sell. So no one will accumulate 100 kilograms or even 200 kilograms. But you find in these camps, they will, and newspapers usually write about them. You will find that they say a Dubai investor was conned of $200,000, and then they say he came to buy 200 kilograms of gold.
Yeah.
So, and the devil here is in the details. This person, they conned him $200,000 for 200 kilograms of gold. He wanted to take 200 kilograms of gold. What is the value of 200 kilograms of gold? At the beginning, I told you a kilogram of gold is 100,000.
Yes.
So 200 kilograms of gold is about $20 million.
Yes.
So that person had come to take $20 million in
using
gold
less.
Using $200,000.
Okay.
So it is usually a competition of who is who is smarter
than the other
of the two scammers. That is not to say that there are no genuine gold traders that are cheated.
Yeah.
There are some people that are genuine that are cheated. But you see, for me, it doesn't make sense for someone who has someone to give you a commodity that is worth $20 million, and they tell you can only pay me an eighth of the value. Not even an eighth, 0.8% of the value of my gold. Then you can take it and sell, and you will send me the money. Where does the trust come from?
It doesn't.
How do I trust you so much with that value of money that I allow you to even take it out of my country and then return it? You return it later. I don't know you. I have not done due
Doesn't
diligence
work.
on you. And of course, the sellers don't do due diligence on the buyers.
Yes.
But the buyers have to do due diligence on the
sellers.
people that are selling to them.
Yeah.
So there's that perception, I think, out there. Some people still have the perception that maybe Africa is a paradise where you pick minerals. No, Africa is not a paradise where you pick minerals. These people actually, the miners of genuine gold invest money and time
And hard work.
to get that gold out.
Yes.
And they know the value of what they are getting out because of the internet, the phones. The people that are in remote areas will have a very good idea of the value of the gold that they have mined on the international market. So when you come and someone is giving you a profit margin for what you're giving, a profit margin of more than 20%,
Yeah.
they are cheating you. If someone tells you we are selling you gold at half the price, who is willing to donate? If I
Literally.
have gold that is worth $100,000, why should I donate my $50,000 to you and tell you? And the other fact is, this country is not short of buyers of gold. Wherever you go, even if you're in the mine, even if the buyers are there, even if you're in Kampala here, there are people there are shops where you take your gold and they will buy it immediately, and they will buy it at a very good price that is comparable to the international standard. So, what makes anyone think that that people can trust me or they love me a lot to trust me with value? So it is that conception that that some people have, that people will trust you with a big sum of their money for you. You take it out of the country and then you send them the money. They have never met you. That trust doesn't come that easily unless you have advanced money and people are buying for you. Then maybe if you advance money to the miners, then they can give you at a reduced price because they have used your money to mine anyway. So for me, that is the cause of why we're having a lot of these scams. Someone thinks, these guys want to give me 100 kilograms of gold for only $1 million. He says, that's peanuts. I'll give them the 100, the 1 million. I get their gold of 10 million, I'll go and sell it, and they will never hear anything from me again. And you forget that these guys are after the small money. For them, they are after, someone tells you, I'll give you 100 kilos, give me $200,000. Then you're like, 200,000, the value, it's not peanuts. I'll take it and disappear, not knowing that the other guy is interested in the small money that you have.
So what advice would you give to a buyer?
The buyers out there, I would first of all advise them to look out, deal with people that are licensed. And even for the licensed, I would still caution. There are people that are licensed that still scam. Someone will have all the licenses and still cheat you. So the idea is, if a deal is too good to be true, you are being cheated. If someone is telling you, you pay me 10% of the value, you take, and then that is too good to be true. So just know they are cheating you. But my experience with these gold dealers and buyers that get scammed is, I think they are under some kind of spell, you can say. Because even when they come to you and you talk to them and you tell them they are going to scam you, they will tell you, no, David,
they want
these
to
guys
buy it so badly.
Yes, because these guys, the scammers will have gold, by the way. It's not that all they have is fake gold. They will have 2-3 kilograms of genuine gold. And you will see that gold, and they will even drill it for you. They will
do everything possible
to show you that it is genuine, and you will get convinced. So because they labor a lot to convince you, you find that even when you tell someone that no one is going to give you their gold on those terms if it is genuine, they will tell you, no, but I think we should try this. And then they come back crying and tell you, oh, these guys have fleeced us, they have taken our money, now we are trying to call their phones, they are not on. the basic idea is if a deal is too good to be true, there's 90% chance that you're being scammed and you're being robbed. So don't do it. But then also there are genuine traders out there. Do due diligence on them. Come to our offices. Reach out for advice from our office. We usually give out information on who is licensed, and if we know them very well, because licensing is one thing, but we also know the capacity of these people to supply the quantities. If you come and tell me so and so, I say they can, then we shall give you pointers on what to look out for, what to ask for, because we will ask you to, okay, if someone is giving, let them tell you which mine they are getting it from. Know the mine, let them give you the contact of the owners of the mine and share them with us. Let us see that they have given you the right the right contacts for people in that mine. But the problem is gold buyers only come to our offices after they have been cheated. They want to go and conduct their business in Serena and in these hotels, not Serena only, but in these big hotels. That is where they will go and conduct their business. And then when they get cheated, that is when they look for government offices. They come for help after they have been cheated. But contact the government offices on the transactions that you want to do. People fear government. They fear that when they come to our offices, maybe we shall tax them and what. But sometimes the tax is it de-risks. It takes away away the risk. So do open business. When the business is in the open, when it is done in a proper place, then your chances of being cheated will possibly reduce.
Now, briefly, what are the penalties for these scammers in case they are gotten, they are caught?
In case the scammers, imprisonment. There's imprisonment, but we also confiscate the money that they have taken from these people and give it back to the victims. We freeze their accounts. We imprison them, but we also take their assets. So if we find out that you are part of a racket and then you have buildings that you can't account for, as government we can confiscate those. And we engage FIA, which is the Financial Intelligence Authority, to investigate you for crimes of fraud. And money, and possibly money laundering.
Then your parting shots.
My parting shots are, I call upon Ugandans to pick interest in this mineral sector. This mineral sector has potential to get people out of poverty, and I call upon investors, Ugandan investors, because much as we are looking for foreign direct investment, we should also look for local direct investment. Local direct investment has more benefits for us as a nation. It has more benefits for our communities, because then the returns that are earned from mining, if the investor is local, the money is spent here. There is no portion of that money that is repatriated. And if we looked at mining as an alternative to investment, we can grow our own mining sector here in Uganda.
Well, Mr. Sebagala here has told it all to you. If you have your money, invest in the minerals, and you never know what might come out of it. But thank you so much for educating us.
You're welcome.
It's rare actually to hear about topics regarding minerals,
because people don't like smart things.
But yes, we do thank you.
People love politics and cheap talk. They don't want real business. When you're talking mining, you're talking real business and money.
Indeed. This has been very insightful, and of course we want to thank you for staying tuned. And please, if you want to buy gold, do your due diligence. Do not just go to the big hotels. Make sure that you visit the government offices, and of course they'll be able to direct you on what to do, how to do it in the right way possible. But yes, that's it for us. Thank you for staying tuned. And of course, I would want to wish you a blessed day. But do stay tuned because we are having many more programs coming right up. But it is goodbye from me.
Arise, family.